And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you transcribed a story of what might have happened in the famous Lizzie Borden case. We call it Goodbye, Miss Lizzie Borden. So now, starring Paula Winslow, Virginia Gregg, and Irene Tedrow, here is tonight's suspense play, Goodbye, Miss Lizzie Borden.
My purse. Oh, there it is. Oh, dear, I know I've forgotten something. Something.
Is that everything, ma'am?
Huh? Oh, yes, just the 2 suitcases. What are you doing with the trunk, expressman? There isn't any trunk, only the 2 bags. I'm only going for a short visit.
It's my trunk, Miss Emma. I'm leaving.
Oh, Maggie.
It's all right, expressman. You can take the trunk out.
Yes, ma'am.
Maggie, you can't.
I can't help it. I'm sorry, I really am, but I can't stand it another minute.
Oh, dear. They all leave. They always do. What are we going...
I'm sorry, Miss Emma. I've only stayed this long for your sake. I couldn't bear to leave you alone with her.
Thank you, Maggie.
Now you'll be gone off on your little vacation, and she'll have somebody else in the kitchen maybe before you come back.
Oh, dear, Maggie. What shall we do? What are we going to do?
I can't stand it, Miss Emma. I never feel alone in this house. I'm cleaning about, thinking no evil, and then I get a shiver between my shoulder blades, and I turn around, and there she is, perfectly still, just looking at me, with that look she's had since the trial. It's more than a body can stand, and I'm leaving.
I know, Maggie. She's always spying. She knows every move I make. I know.
Never a party, no callers, not a friend to drop in of an evening. It's like a house of death.
It is a house of death. I can't stand it any more than you can. That's why I'm going down to Fairhaven. I can't stand being cooped up with her any longer.
Then you know what I mean, Miss Emma.
Have you told her?
No. If you want to know the truth, I was afraid to say anything. Thought I might get my trunk away with your things before she knew.
Where is she?
Upstairs.
Well, you'd better hurry then. Goodbye, Maggie.
Goodbye, miss. I'm sorry. And don't miss your train.
Oh, I won't. I have a half hour yet. And it isn't as if there wasn't another one soon after, you know.
Well, I know you, Miss Emma. Don't miss them both. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Maggie. Oh, what am I going to do?
Miss Lizzie, Miss Borden is out.
Oh, dear. Why can't they leave us in peace? Oh, now, what did I do with my gloves? Oh, I wonder what time it is. Maggie! Oh, she's gone. Oh, dear. Lizzie will be furious. Oh, who is it? Who is it?
Miss Borden.
Oh, no, you can't come in. My sister won't see you. Please, take your shoe out of the door.
So this is the scene of the crime.
Oh, please.
Corpse found over there.
Please, my
Blood
sister.
spattered all over the walls. Had them repapered, haven't you?
Oh.
Nice happy pattern, too. Oh, this is the picture, isn't it? The one that had 46 blood spots on it. You're Miss Lizzie Borden, I presume.
Oh, no,
I
I'm
must say you're not what I expected. Out west where I come from, when a woman's tough, she's tough. Now, Miss Lizzie,
I am not Miss Lizzie. I am Miss Emma.
Oh, the sister. That accounts for it. Well, Miss Emma, this is the anniversary of the 2nd Street murders, isn't it? It's just a year since Mr. and Mrs. Borden were murdered.
Since my father and stepmother died. We don't talk about it.
I missed your sister's trial. Some old girl, I heard.
She was acquitted. We don't talk about it.
Of course not. But the public is interested, you know. Now, I'm from Cripple Creek, Colorado, Miss Emma. Greatest town on earth. Pick up gold right on the streets. I represent the Cripple Creek Record, and I'm here to get some impressions for my paper. 2nd Street Revisited and all that.
Oh, you're one of those nasty female reporters. Oh, Lizzie hates reporters. I know she won't listen to you for a minute.
Oh, well. Hey, isn't that a picture of Pike's Peak on the wall?
Oh, yes. It's quite artistic, isn't it? Uncle Morse brought it back to me from the goldfields. It's all he brought back. He painted it himself.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? I'm from the Pikes Peak goldfields myself.
Oh.
Morse. Is your Uncle Morse an old codger, 60-ish maybe?
A droopy mustache.
That's it, a droopy mustache and a sort of...
Tall and thin. Oh, my goodness. Do you know Uncle Morse?
I should say I do. I knew him well in Cripple Creek. How is the old coyote? Put her there, Miss Emma. Any niece of old man Morse is a friend of mine.
Oh, how do you do? Won't you sit down, Miss...
Nellie Cutts. You just call me Nellie. Now, as I was saying... I represent the Cripple Creek Record, and I'm on kind of a roving commission to report how things are on this side of the range. And listen, this Borden story's got everything. New England old maid, Sunday school teacher, and all that, just as a story, you know. Color? She ups and kills half the family with an axe. Interview with Miss Lizzie Borden a year after. Great stuff. They'd eat it up in Cripple Creek.
She won't see you. Lizzie won't see you. I know that.
Well, how about a word from you, the sister? How does it feel, Miss Emma, to live day in and day out within sight of the very bloodstains, as you might say? How does it feel to take meals with a woman who was tried for the crime?
Oh, I've stood it as long as I can. That's why I'm going to Fairhaven. I can be alone in Fairhaven.
Must have been pretty tough on the nerves this last year. I guess Miss Lizzie'd be difficult to live with, huh?
Shh. She hears. She's always listening and spying. She never leaves me alone. Oh, dear, I mustn't miss the 3:37. What time is it?
You won't miss it. It's only 1:15.
Oh, my watch says 10.
No, I set mine at the station. Just
Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whackers.
Oh.
And when she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. Lizzie Borden
Go away, you naughty child. Go away.
What was that? She gave her father 41. Oh, how did it begin?
She gave her father 41.
Stop it, you hear me?
This is a classic. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her...
Oh, please don't. She hears every word you say down here. Her room is right up there.
Right up there. But she wasn't up there when her father was being murdered, was she? She was in the barn eating pears, she says. Now, Miss Emma, just sit down a minute, please. Is it true that on the morning of the murder, the breakfast consisted of bananas, cookies, and cold mutton soup?
I don't know. I wasn't here. I was at Fairhaven.
Cold mutton soup in August. No wonder somebody committed murder. Well, now, Miss Emma, your stepmother was found upstairs with her head battered in with an axe.
That's right.
And your father's body was on the sofa here, like this.
Oh, don't!
Miss Lizzie spread the alarm. The front door was triple locked, and Miss Lizzie was watching the side door, so she says. She was watching from the upper barn window, just standing there, eating a pear and looking out, she says. How could anyone outside have done it? How could they escape right under her eyes if Miss Lizzie wasn't lying?
My sister was acquitted.
It beats me how they acquitted her.
Blood.
Blood?
Whoever did it was covered with blood.
Well, what about it?
Everybody saw Lizzie within 10 minutes of the crime, and she hadn't a spot of blood on her. The biggest professors at Harvard tried to find blood on her clothes. There wasn't any. That's why they had to acquit her.
Tell me, Miss Emma, did you look carefully at Miss Lizzie to see if there was any blood on her hair, perhaps, or her shoes?
Certainly not. My own sister. Besides, I didn't see Lizzie till I got back from Fairhaven that night.
Maybe she used an apron. One of those big coveralls.
They never found one.
Easy enough to hide a thing like that in your own house. They never found the axe either, did they?
No. They never found the axe. I often wondered where it got to.
They searched the house?
Yes. They searched.
They took up the carpets, didn't they? Did they search the chimney?
Of course they did.
Did they open the flue?
No. We wouldn't have them tearing up the house.
I'd tear it up. Loose brick here. Wouldn't be hard.
Oh, Lizzie wouldn't have it. Everything's Lizzie's now. Lizzie's and mine.
Miss Emma, excuse me, but is there any insanity in your family?
Certainly not. That's the first thing they started asking. Oh, they asked ever so many questions about Uncle Morse.
Good old Uncle Morse. He arrived for a visit, didn't he? Just the day before the murders.
Yes, and they were awful about Uncle Morse. They kept asking people if he was quite right in the head, just because he doesn't work steady any place, but sort of drifts around. Oh, it made me terribly angry. Uncle Morse is as sane as I am.
Where was he the morning of the murders?
Visiting around. He had a perfect alibi. It was just humiliating the way they snooped around about everybody. Where was Uncle Morse? Where was I?
Miss Emma, tell me about the kitten.
Oh,
They say the kitten was found down in the cellar, dead. It had been killed with an axe.
oh. The kitten. The kitten was the hardest. I cried for a week. It brought on my neuralgia. I like kittens. Lizzie never cried at all. It was Lizzie's kitten. She's a hard woman.
Yes. Well, now, Miss Emma, let's get back to the fatal day. Mrs. Borden is lying in her blood upstairs. The servant is downstairs. She hears Mr. Borden at the front door trying to get in. She goes to let him in. She finds the door is triple locked. She lets him in, and upstairs on the landing she hears a horrible, gloating laugh. The murderer is standing up there, Miss Emma. And as she sees her second victim walk into her trap, she laughs.
It wasn't Lizzie. Lizzie was downstairs.
She changed her story. First she said she was downstairs, then upstairs. She was lying then. Well, in comes Mr. Borden and lies down for a nap, right here on the sofa. The murderer covers herself with something and creeps up on the old man with an axe from behind, like this, and brings down the axe again and again.
No.
Was it Miss Lizzie?
Oh,
Was it?
No, it wasn't Lizzie. It wasn't.
Emma.
Oh.
You talk too much, Emma.
Listening to Goodbye, Miss Lizzie Borden. Tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
CBS Radio reminds you to do as Sparky the firefighting dog says. Don't give fire a place to start. Be sure all cigarettes are out before discarding them. Clear your house of old newspapers, damaged furniture, and inflammable debris. Repair electrical wiring as soon as it shows signs of wear. These simple rules will help keep your valuables safe. They could even save your life. Don't gamble with fire. The odds are against you.
And now, we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Virginia Gregg, Irene Tedrow, and Paula Winslow, starring in tonight's production, Goodbye, Miss Lizzie Borden, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Lizzie, this lady's an old friend of Uncle Morse.
You're going to miss your train, Emma.
Oh, yes, Lizzie. Oh, dear, perhaps I should have called a cab. But it's only a step from here. Goodbye, Lizzie.
Goodbye. Emma,
Yes?
you forgot your gloves.
Oh, so I did. Thank you, Lizzie. Goodbye. Goodbye, Miss.
I represent the Cripple Creek Record, Miss Lizzie.
A friend of Uncle Morse? What color hair has the old man got?
Gray.
Bald as an egg. Good day, miss.
But, Miss Borden, my paper wants an interview.
I don't give interviews.
Just one question, Miss Lizzie. The blood-stained apron, where did it get to?
I have nothing to say.
And the bloody axe. Why wasn't the chimney back searched?
Good day, miss.
If you just say a word for my paper.
I suppose I'll have to hide them somewhere else now.
I missed the train.
You can catch the next one.
Lizzie, your apron and the axe. That's where they were all the time.
Lock the door, Emma.
You hid them there. After.
Yes. I was afraid Maggie would come down any minute. I hid them in the flue.
I always wondered where they got to. I wondered how they could search and search and never find them.
Father kept money behind that brick. He never knew I knew. And once he was dead, nobody knew about it but me.
Why did you do it?
There's a way, isn't there, to tell who's been handling a weapon?
I don't know. You've always been the clever one. I don't see any marks.
I don't either, but they say the police can. A Frenchman wrote a book about it. Besides, you bought the axe in Fairhaven. It has the store mark etched on the head.
Why, Lizzie, you knew all the time.
I saw you. I saw you from the barn window. You came out the side door and stood looking around, and I saw your face. It was all I needed. You ran to the street, and I came in and found Father. It was my apron and the blood. You needn't have used my apron, Emma.
It was the handiest, Lizzie.
And you brought the axe from Fairhaven. I only had a minute. I hid them in Father's hiding place. They were safe until that newspaper snooper began to get ideas.
Why did you hide them, Lizzie?
But what else could I do? I hated her too, Emma.
Oh, you don't remember our mother as I do. You couldn't have hated Mrs. Borden as I did.
But Father... Why, Father?
After what he did to Mother? Marrying that woman so soon after? You were always soft over Father, Lizzie.
It's a relief, I suppose. Oh, time after time I wanted to ask you about things when they were asking me questions, cross-examining, keeping after me. Oh, I wanted so badly to know, so I would know what to say, but I never dared ask you. They had spies about me all the time. Oh, I made so many mistakes. When they asked if I'd seen anybody leave the house, I was on my guard not to mention you. I said no, nobody. So they decided it couldn't have been a stranger that did it. It must have been Lizzie. Oh, I ought to have said I saw the murderer leaving, a big bearded man with a bloody axe. But I wasn't used to lying.
And when I went on the stand and told the truth, that I hated her worse than you did, they were sure I was lying to cover you.
I had to lie about the laugh. I had to change my story and say I was up there laughing. Otherwise they would have started asking who was laughing. Whose laugh sounds like Lizzie's?
Mine.
I haven't laughed since.
Neither have I.
I haven't laughed since I found my kitten dead.
Oh, Lizzie, having to kill the kitten was the hardest. It brought on my neuralgia. I cried for a week over the kitten.
I know you did.
I cried because I had to do it, Lizzie.
Oh, I should have understood then. After the kitten, I should have been on guard. You know, I was afraid at first they'd find out you'd been away from Fairhaven.
Oh, I prayed for guidance, Lizzie. All the time I was at Fairhaven, I stayed in my room and prayed for guidance.
What's that got to do with it?
Why, don't you see? When the answer came to me, I just got the axe and started for Fall River. They thought I was still in my room.
What a risk that was.
Oh, no risk, Lizzie. My prayers for guidance were answered, don't you see? I was protected.
I protected you.
Why? I wonder why.
Oh, I don't know. Because I've always protected you, I suppose. Because I enjoyed having the laugh on everybody, maybe.
I never guessed. You had the laugh on me, didn't you, Lizzie?
Didn't you know I knew? No, of course you didn't.
What would you have done if they'd found you guilty?
Oh, gone through with it, I suppose. I'd have gone through with it before I'd given in to them.
I guess you would. You were always a wicked, stubborn thing.
Oh, I used to get sick of it. The jail, reporters, examining, cross-examining. I'd get sick of it and think I'd had enough. I'd tell them now the truth. And then that prosecutor would come along with his pious face like a public statue. And the very thought of giving in and admitting I'd lie would make me say, no, I'll face it. They won't break me. And they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Besides, would have been giving in for nothing. They wouldn't have believed me.
I suppose they wouldn't.
I used to wonder, if they found me guilty, what would you have done?
I used to wonder, too. But I had my guidance. I didn't let it worry me.
No, it didn't worry you. Me sitting there in court day after day, the crowd hating me.
I know, Lizzie.
Oh, how do you know? How do you know what I went through? The crowd staring, thinking I did it. The women who hiss at you at the courtroom door, they hate you. They want to see you dead. What do you know about it?
What do you know about it, Lizzie? You had the easy part. You didn't have to do it. I thought it would be like chopping wood. It isn't. Wood splits. The other strikes back. It stops you. Wood doesn't bleed, Lizzie. It doesn't fly, jump at you. The air filled with it.
I saw the walls.
You don't know. You don't know anything. You didn't have to do it. I didn't want to. Listen, there she is. Mrs. Borden, going up the stairs. I'll have to hurry.
Mrs. Borden's gone, Emma. She's been gone for a year.
No, she's upstairs. Don't stop me.
Put down the axe, Emma, and come with me.
Where?
Just across the street to see Dr. Bowen.
Oh, so you can put me away. So you can shut me up. I'll not be shut up, Lizzie. I wasn't meant to be shut up.
Just come and see Dr. Bowen.
No, he'll put me away. I'll not have it, Lizzie. I'll die first. Oh, but I don't have to die, do I? Nobody knows but you. I'm not the one to die.
Emma, what are you doing?
I'm putting on my apron. I just explained to you, Lizzie. Blood spatters. You don't want me to spoil my best Bengaline, do you?
Emma, listen to me. You have to go to Fairhaven. You'll miss the train. Emma.
It won't take long. It's over in a minute, Lizzie.
Emma, think what you're doing. You can't escape twice.
Oh, yes, I can. I do what I have to do, and the rest takes care of itself. Oh, I don't want to. You must understand that.
Emma, you don't have to.
Oh, yes. I knew as soon as I saw the axe. What else did you keep it for? I knew there was to be another.
But I kept it to protect you, Emma.
Oh, Lizzie, don't talk. It only makes it harder. Now, Lizzie. No.
Here, give it to me. Oh, that's better.
Miss Lizzie, can't you change your mind and give me a statement now Miss Emma's gone? Oh, there you are, Miss Emma. You missed the train after all.
You don't have to talk through the window, miss. Take that thing off, Emma, and open the front door.
Well, good for you, Miss Lizzie.
Give me the apron, quick. I'll cover the axe with a newspaper. You be quiet. Now, open the door.
Oh, this is real nice of you, Miss Lizzie. Hot day. I hope we have rain. What's the weather forecast? What's the paper say?
Fair and warmer, fair and warmer.
Oh, fair and warmer.
Now then, young woman, what do you want to know? Quickly, please.
Tell me, Miss Lizzie, the murder weapon. Was it ever found? What's your opinion? Where did it get to?
I think the murderer carried it away with him.
That's all you think?
That's all, thank you very much.
But I'm not through.
I have nothing more to say. Miss Emma's leaving now. You can walk with her to the station.
Well, hey, isn't this the Providence Journal? I hear they put out a scorching editorial wanting to know why these murders are still unsolved.
Please don't... Emma, don't miss your train. Come along.
I'll send for my things, Lizzie.
Very well, Emma.
Goodbye, Lizzie.
Isn't she coming back?
What did you say?
Isn't she coming back?
No. She isn't coming back.
So that's the axe. Whole thing torn wide open now, Will you give me a statement?
Certainly not.
Miss Emma thinks now you killed them, doesn't she? Did you, Miss Lizzie?
No, I didn't kill them.
Come on, you've been acquitted. You can't be tried again.
I didn't do it.
Then who did it? It was somebody in the house. There's the murder weapon. If you didn't do it, who did? Maggie? Miss Emma? Miss Emma, that's it, Miss Emma Borden. Why didn't I see it before?
Stop talking rubbish, young woman. I'll make a statement for you. I did it.
You killed them? You killed them both with the axe?
Yes.
Why? Why did you?
I don't like cold mutton soup.
What a scoop.
It isn't a scoop.
Why not?
It isn't a scoop if you can't print it, and I'll sue you if you print it. I've been acquitted in open court, my girl. I'm innocent, and don't you forget it. You print a word and I'll sue. I've got $250,000, and I'll spend every cent of it defending my good name.
Good name. Everybody in Fall River knows you did it. You just admitted it yourself.
Never mind what I admitted. Just you keep your tongue between your teeth. You're not going to print that story so you can tear up those notes of yours.
I certainly will not tear it up. I have a duty to my paper.
I said tear it up.
You wouldn't.
Tear it up.
Of course, Miss Lizzie. I'm glad to oblige you. You can put down the axe. Thank you, Miss Lizzie, for your time. I'm just going.
Go on. Open the door. Go on.
Yes. Yes, of course. Thank you again. No wonder Miss Emma isn't coming back. Goodbye, Miss Lizzie.
Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks, and when she saw what she had done, she gave her father
41. Suspense, in which Irene Tedrow, Paula Winslow, and Virginia Gregg starred in tonight's presentation of Goodbye, Miss Lizzie Borden. Next week, be sure to listen to radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Suspense is produced and transcribed by Anthony Ellis. Tonight's script was written by Lillian de la Torre. The music was composed by Rene Garrigan and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Helen Klebe, Leonard Weinrib, and Richard Beals.
It's here every weekday evening, the new Jack Carson Show. Tony Romano sings. The King Sisters, 4 in number, are, as you might expect, a quartet of highly vocal, tuneful gals. Roy Chamberlain's orchestra provides a gay musical backdrop to the proceedings. So listen to CBS Radio's Jack Carson Show Monday through Friday evenings. A new star attraction at the Star's address on most of these same stations.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a story of what might have happened to the first atomic-powered submarine. We call it Report on the X-915. We ask you to remember that it is fiction. So now, starring Stacey Harris, here is tonight's suspense play, Report on the X-915.
Pursuant to Grouper's orders dated April 1st, 1952, I was detached from temporary duty with Naval Defense Command, Washington, and reported to Andrews Field for immediate transportation to New Haven, Connecticut. From there, I was directed to proceed without delay to Naval Base Charlie, where I was to report to Admiral R.L. Carruthers, commanding. After a routine flight, I landed at New Haven, Connecticut, and at 18:15, I reported with orders to the office of Admiral Carruthers. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty, sir.
Please sit down, Commander.
Thank you, sir.
Cigar?
No, thank you, Admiral.
Commander Richard, what do you know about Project Sailfish?
Atomic big boat, submarine, sir. Authorized by the Secretary of Defense. Begun May 1949. Designated experimental vessel X-915. Cost about $50 million.
What about the timetable?
Oh, I believe the first atomic sub is scheduled for test runs in May of 1953.
You've been reading the newspaper.
And the file in the bureau, sir.
Suppose I told you both news ships and the daily papers are wrong.
Wrong?
Deliberately wrong.
Oh, I see.
But since this base was activated, Commander, world conditions have changed. The Navy is no longer satisfied with the 8-hour day, the 40-hour week. For this reason, we've been on a round-the-clock basis for almost 6 months. Project Sailfish is 1 year ahead of schedule. If we could publicly display our accomplishments. The fact is, we can't.
Not even to the Bureau of Ships, sir?
Not even to Congress.
Oh, I'm beginning to understand why my orders were classified top secret.
Commander, there are 307 men working on this base. Every single one of these men has been given the most thorough loyalty check possible. Every single one of them has been working and living behind the barbed wire for the past 6 months.
Sir, you suspect a leak?
We're not sure. 2 days ago, a convoy arrived at the base. 8 trucks. In one of those trucks was a Steinberg periscope.
Yes, sir, I've heard of it.
But not more than a handful have. Yet, when the periscope was being installed yesterday aboard the X-915, it fell to the deck, made completely inoperative. The cable on the crane lifting it into place snapped. Steel cable.
Had it been cut, sir?
No, it had not. In fact, the lab technicians assure me it simply broke under the strain. That cable was designed to support 100 tons. The Steinberg periscope weighs less than 20. All right. Now, there are 2 possibilities. One, that the cable was faulty to begin with. A manufacturer's mistake. I'm having Washington check that for me now. The second, that someone on this base somehow weakened that cable.
Sabotage?
Exactly. Commander, only one thing matters to me right now, that the X-915 completes the first trial runs. They must proceed according to plan without interruption. That's why I requested Washington to send me a top man from ONI.
Yes, sir. I'll help in any way I can, sir. When do you plan to test the sub? Sometime this month?
Not this month, Commander. Tomorrow.
$2,100, Tuesday, April 1st, 1952. I looked up Lieutenant Commander Stanley Linden, Chief Engineering Officer on the base. At his quarters, I was told Linden was at the docks working. Naval Base Charlie was surrounded by barbed wire. Yet within the base itself was still a smaller area surrounded by more barbed wire. Patrolled by an armed sailor every 20 yards. Even with my high priority yellow pass, I was given the same check I'd received by any other visitor to this inner barbed wire area. For it was here, behind the wire, that the United States ship X-915 was moored. The first atomic submarine. Floodlights covered the area and brought a glaring whiteness over the faces of the men working. But that wasn't what caught my eye. It was the thing that lay alongside the dock. The iron and steel monster that nestled against the pier like a giant pig. Here she was. Black, hideous, and beautiful. The X-915. 3,000 tons, $50 million. The Navy's first line of defense in any future war. The atomic age gone down to the sea in ships. I found Lieutenant Commander Stanley Linden just outside a 6x6 wooden shack near the docks. He invited me inside.
The old man phoned you were coming down, Commander.
Well, what's the story, Linden, about the Steinberg periscope?
I wish you could tell me.
How do you feel about it? Personally.
Me?
Yeah, you, not official Navy.
Sabotage.
I see. And something more than just a periscope?
I think so. Something else has happened to the men, the crew, the officers.
Oh, could it be the speed up?
It could be. 24-hour days, 7-day weeks, even with 3 shifts, you get the feeling of rush. Get it done right now. Get it done yesterday.
Your crane operator. You think he might have had something to do with it?
Thompson?
Yeah, that's it.
No. But then I could say that about almost every man on the base. They were hand-picked, Commander. Not just stray workmen with know-how, but the best. Nobody applied for a job at this base, not even me. We were all chosen.
And the loss of your periscope doesn't postpone your trial run set for tomorrow, huh?
Commander, Washington didn't take chances with anything on Project Sailfish. 2 periscopes were made. The second was installed less than an hour ago.
What's your ETB for tomorrow, Linden?
0700.
Good. I'll be aboard. 0700. Wednesday, April 2nd, 1952. Captain Z.L. Unger, U.S. Navy Commanding Officer, set special sea detail aboard the USS X-915. The X-915 left the berth under auxiliary power. 0830, the X-915 was in the open sea.
Now hear this. All ship personnel. X-915 is switching to and will proceed under atomic power.
I joined Linden in the control room.
Engines sound good.
What's our speed, Linden?
30 knots, traveling at 2/3.
Cruise at 50?
That's what the book says. 50 knots.
30 knots submerged.
You've been reading the same book, Commander.
Today's test is speed maneuverability. Test able, am I right?
Right. Tomorrow we go for depth.
If we're successful today. 1,000 hours. Captain Unger gave the command a standard speed. The X-915 responded quietly and efficiently. We made 50 knots. 1,100 hours. Captain Unger gave the command a flank speed. We made good 60 knots. Nothing in the United States Navy could catch her. At 1,700 hours, the exercises were secured. At 1730, the X-915 tied up alongside the dock at Naval Base Charlie. The big boat of tomorrow was everything the Navy had hoped for, and then some. Linden and I went up to the BOQ, changed clothes, and joined Admiral Carruthers for dinner in his office. Linden reported, and I listened. If there was sabotage aboard the sub, it had kept itself well hidden. Everyone was pleased. The Admiral suggested I continue my investigations on shore the next day instead of joining Test Run Baker, and I agreed. Linden and I said goodnight to the Admiral and headed for our quarters. 0700, Thursday, April 3rd, 1952. The USS X-915 underway for depth test. 0800, I began an investigation of the dock area. 0930, I was summoned to the office of Admiral Carruthers, and the messenger said it was urgent.
Never mind that. You get me the Secretary of Defense. I don't care where he is now. You get him.
All right. Call me back. Hand me those charts, will you, Commander?
Yes, sir.
Oh. What? Well, why care if he's in a meeting? No, I don't care if he's with the President. You get him.
I have a chart, Admiral.
You know the test area for today's trials, Richard? Circle them.
Yes, sir. I believe this covers area stork, Admiral.
Yes, good. Hello. Hello. Yes, this is Carruthers. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, that's right. No, nothing's changed. No, sir. I want authority to put Plan Zebra in effect. Yes, at once. Thank you. Yes, sir, right away. All right, Commander Richards, here it is.
Sir?
The X-915 began depth tests at 0800. She was to remain at various depths until 0900. It is now 940. She hasn't surfaced.
What about radio contact, sir?
Silence. She hasn't answered a radio message since 8:45.
You think they're in trouble?
I don't think so.
Well,
Sir, the sub was equipped with any number of special emergency devices, including an automatic marker which would immediately rise to the surface should any trouble develop with the engines. No markers have appeared.
Well, Admiral, if she isn't in trouble.
The X-915 is deliberately maintaining radio silence and is proceeding under her own orders to some unknown destination.
Have her destroyer escorts lost contact with her, sir?
The accompanying destroyers report the sub disappeared off their sonar screen at full submerged speed, 30 knots. Commander, there is only one possible conclusion. The X-915 has fallen into enemy hands.
$1,000, April 3rd, 1952. Admiral Carruthers' office. The Admiral explains Plan Zebra.
There are 15 plans covering each phase of the trial runs of Project Sailfish. Now, each plan covers a particular contingency. Of all of them, Plan Zebra is to be used only in the case of extreme emergency. It covers the possibility of capture of the X-915 by enemy forces. Now, even though it's very unlikely, every possibility has to be provided for.
And the Secretary gave you permission to put this plan into effect, sir?
Correct. Within half an hour, a task force will steam out of 3 separate bases on the Atlantic coast. They'll rendezvous at this point here.
That's about 100 miles southeast of this base.
Correct. When the task force is rendezvous, they will begin search Able, which is the second step in Plan Zebra.
And that is to find the X-915?
Not to find a commander. To sink her.
$1,100. Destroyers escorting the atomic sub in a second trial run reported they had watched her dive and never regained either visual radar or sonar contact. This supported the Admiral's theory that the X-915 was not on bottom. Either the crew was composed entirely of traitors, which was unlikely in view of the exhaustive loyalty checks made on them, or some small portion of that crew, perhaps but a handful of men, had succeeded in taking over command of the vessel. 1130 hours. Admiral Carruthers established radio contact with the task force, which had now begun to rendezvous at Point Stork. The task force commander, Captain Elton R. Stevens, was designated by the code name Red Dog 1 for radio communications. Admiral Carruthers was using Pier Point 5 on a wavelength unavailable to the sub.
This is Red Dog 1. This is Red Dog 1. Hello, Pier Point 5. Hello, Pier Point 5. This is Red Dog 1. How do you read me? Over.
Hello, Red Dog 1. This is Pier Point 5. I read you 4x3.
Pier Point 5, this is Red Dog 1. Group is met at Point Stork. We are beginning search plan Able. Over.
Hello, Red Dog 1. This is Pier Point 5. How's the weather?
Pier Point 5, wind 20 to 25 knots per hour. We could do a lot better with a calmer sea. Over.
Red Dog 1 from Pier Point 5. Execute search plan Able. Good luck. Over.
Pier Point 5, thanks, Skipper. Over now.
Now we wait.
Well, this sub's got a pretty fair lead, Admiral. We haven't got anything in the fleet that can make good 30 knots submerged.
I don't know who's commanding the X-915 right now, Richards, but if he's smart, he isn't traveling submerged.
Well, I don't understand your point, so what about air search? They'd spot him in a minute if he surfaced.
The sub is equipped with Mark 10 radar. That means she can pick up a plane 100 miles away. By traveling on the surface, she can make good 60 knots. She'll have plenty of time to dive before being spotted by the air forces. Yes? Yes, just a minute. Commander, it's for you. Take it in the other office, please.
Yes, sir. Richard speaking.
Commander Richards, sir.
Yes, who is it?
Sir, this is Lieutenant Hammond down at the torpedo shack.
Yes, go on, Lieutenant.
Well, sir, you remember you were inspecting the torpedoes down here this morning about 9 o'clock?
That's right.
Remember you checked the cases containing the atomic warheads? You told me to report to you if anything funny happened.
All right, Lieutenant, what have you found?
Well, sir, that's just it. We didn't find anything. You see, one of the cases came open a while ago, and we could see it was empty. Somebody had removed the atomic warheads during the night.
What?
So wait, look down here at the torpedo shack, Commander. Perhaps you'd like to come down here and have a look for
Never mind that, Lieutenant. You get some men. Search the entire storeroom. Search the base and check back with me.
Oh, we haven't got time for that now. See why that second fighter group hasn't contacted our task force yet. Right. Anything, Commander?
That was Lieutenant Hammond at the torpedo shack, sir. He told me he found the atomic warhead crates empty.
Empty?
That's right, sir. They're conducting a thorough search, but I don't imagine they'll find them.
Those crates were marked torpedoes, but you know as well as I do what they actually contain.
Yes, sir. Atomic warheads for the guided missiles aboard the X-915. They were scheduled for use in the final trial run.
Equipped with those warheads, that sub could launch a full-scale atomic attack on any city on the eastern seaboard.
Yes, sir.
Well, that about does it. Not only has an enemy force succeeded in capturing our first atomic submarine, but now they've taken along the greatest single weapon the United States Navy owns.
Admiral, the captors of the X-915 pulled off one of the greatest coups in military history. Wouldn't you think they'd be satisfied to let it go at that? But this enemy went to the added risk of stealing a shipment of atomic warheads for guided missiles. Now, why? Why take that extra gamble unless you had plans to use it?
I see your point.
If they wanted the sub and were planning to make a run for it, they've accomplished it. But they included in their plans atomic warheads. Admiral, it's my guess they're going to use those rockets in the near future. Like, well, say today.
I'll go along with that reasoning, Commander. Let's get to work.
$1,300. April 3rd, 1952. Admiral Carruthers and I studied the charts of the Atlantic coast. We agreed the nearest major target for atomic attack would be the city of New York. Figuring the effective range of the sub's missiles at 50 miles, we then sketched in the launching area the sub would have to use. Once that was established, there remained one simple detail. Stop those rockets from leaving the sub's deck. Admiral Carruthers had a plan.
All right. Now we've settled on the probable site of their attack. That becomes our bullseye. Around that bullseye, we draw a circle, 10 miles out. Like this. Then another circle. It's another 10 miles. And still another. Until the outer circle around the bullseye measures a 100-mile radius.
In other words, sir, our outer circle is out of the atomic sub's radar range, right?
Exactly. Now, calculating their speed and course, we should arrive at their ideal launching site, the center of our circle. Just about the time we're able to complete a ring of ships 100 miles out.
With the X-915 in the center. Except if we close in, sir, the sub will submerge and escape under us.
We won't close in.
Sir?
We'll send one ship in toward the bullseye, alone. The sub will pick up contact.
Oh, and they'll figure it for a stray vessel, not enough of a threat to frighten them, but it will force them to shift their position before launching their missiles.
Correct. And it also forces them to travel submerged, and that negates the 100-mile radar. Now, we send in another ship. The sub shifts position again to another segment of our circle. Then we send in still another ship. We're constantly narrowing their corridor for attack.
And then when they do break service in the last remaining segment to launch their missiles, we're surrounding them.
We hope to God we are, Commander. Hello. Red Dog 1. Hello, Red Dog 1. This is Pier Point 5. Over.
Hello, Pier Point 5. This is Red Dog 1. Over.
Discontinue search plan able. I repeat, discontinue search plan able. Over.
Pier Point 5, this is Red Dog 1. Would you repeat your last transmission?
Red Dog 1, this is Pier Point 5. I repeat, discontinue your present search plan. The following plan supersedes all previous orders. It is to be executed immediately following this transmission.
For 5 minutes, the Admiral gave facts and figures. And at 1600, the plan was in effect. The Admiral clicked off his radio transmitter, and we stared at each other. We had to pray for one thing, that whoever had captured the X-915 was now proceeding to the launching area, and once there, would attempt to destroy the city of New York. 17:15. The sun was low outside the Admiral's office. The sun was low outside the city of New York. Sundown is made for submarines. It is their witching hour. Their time for attack.
Coffee?
Yes, thank you, sir.
What time is it?
It's exactly 17:20, sir.
Beautiful sunset.
Yes, sir.
Used to see them like this off on a Weetalk. Pacific. That's where you have the sunsets.
Lyndon served in the Pacific.
Yes. What happened to Lyndon and Captain Unger? Unger was a classmate of mine at the academy. He didn't sell out.
None of them sold out, sir. They were Shanghai. You can bet on it.
And they're all aboard that sub right now. Lyndon and Unger and a lot of good men. The sub, it's our job to sink.
Airport 5, this is Red Dog 1.
Well, should be at the launching point now.
Over.
Fairpoint 5 to Red Dog 1. Go ahead. Over.
Airport 5, we have completed the ring. I repeat, we have completed the ring. Over.
Red Dog 1, Fairpoint 5. Have you sent in your first messenger?
Airport 5, Red Dog 1. Roger, over.
Red Dog 1, proceed with plan. Please advise any contact. Over and out.
The Admiral sat down behind his chart-cluttered desk. The wind-stained lines of his face were more noticeable now. Together we waited.
Airport 5, and sending in second messenger. Ring closing. No contact as yet. Over and out.
10 minutes. 20 minutes. 30 minutes.
Sending in third messenger. Closing to bullseye. No contact. Over and out.
One by one, the single ships were slicing across the big target that we had drawn on our chart. Each ship slicing in closer toward the launching area, forcing the enemy we had never seen to change plans, change positions, yet not frightening him enough to make him forget his attack.
Airport 5, Red Dog 1. Sending in seventh messenger. No contact as yet. Closing within 10 miles of bullseye. I repeat, no contact.
Well, one way, that's good, Commander. At least we can feel certain the sub hasn't surfaced.
Well, we're safe from the radar, then. Our sound range is only 10,000 yards.
I'm going to order the task force to patrol that range. Red Dog 1. Take position 5 miles from bullseye. I repeat, take position 5 miles from bullseye. Over.
Airport 5, this is Red Dog 1. Okay, Skipper, that's as close as we can get.
Report to me every minute.
Yes, sir. We're closing in. Over and out.
He's worried.
Well, I don't blame him, sir.
Well, he's only worried. I'm scared. Suppose the sub headed for Siberia.
Well, sir, then we were out of luck anyway.
Airport 5, closing to 10,000 yards. No contact. Destroyer group is... Airport 5, destroyer group off my port bow has sighted enemy. I repeat, destroyer group has sighted enemy. The sub is surfacing. Airport 5, do you hear me? Over.
Red Dog 1, I hear you. Over.
Enemy has surfaced. Destroyer group opening fire. Dive bombers coming in. Bombers making attack. The sub is still surfaced. Airport 5. Airport 5.
Red Dog 1. Red Dog 1, come in. Red Dog 1, this is Pierpoint 5. Come in. Red Dog 1, are you receiving me?
Airport 5, this is Red Dog 1. I am receiving you. Air Force and destroyer groups have attacked. The X-915 is sinking. I repeat, sir, the X-915 is sinking. Proceeding to pick up survivors. Over.
Red Dog 1, this is Pierpoint 5. Well done. Over and out.
$1,000. April 4th, 1952. Task Force Able reported in to Admiral Carruthers. Of the crew of 40 men and 8 officers, there were 11 survivors. Captain G.L. Unger and Lieutenant Commander Stanley Linden were not among them. But the 11 survivors told us the story. The X-915 had been captured during maximum depth tests. It had taken only 8 well-trained enemy agents to do it. Where did they come from? For 1 year they'd been trained for this assignment. All 8 were seamen with brilliant naval records. All 8 had been living and working within Naval Base Charlie for over 6 months. And what of the Steinberg periscope? Why had they sabotaged it? Well, the answer was they had not. Just as the lab technicians had told us, the cable had broken from strain. A manufacturer's mistake. A mistake that brought about an investigation that saved the city of New York. End of report.
Suspense, in which Stacey Harris starred with Jack Crucian in tonight's presentation of Report on the X-915. Be sure to listen next week to radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, in answer to many requests, we bring back a charming fantasy about a small boy who discovered a new world and lived forever after in its enchantment. We call it The Cave. So now, starring Richard Beals with Billy Chapin, here is tonight's suspense play, The Cave.
It's on days like this that I remember how it used to be before I found the cave. This day in particular. Of course, it's hard to see everything as it really was. Time has a habit of distorting the memories. Memories, Christmas Day. What a long time ago that was. I was 10, and an unpopular uncle had distinguished himself by giving me a flashlight. It was enormous. 4 batteries, and a most incredible gleam to its metal case. I couldn't wait to try it out. And because it was still early afternoon, I could think of only one place that was dark enough for the exciting test. The cave. The big cave, whose mouth was near the sand dunes, and whose recess was rumored to be miles deep. George Fennell and I had never ventured more than 200 yards or so inside. But on that Christmas afternoon, I knew that the cold darkness of the cave would have no fears for George and me. We met near the dunes, as arranged, to compare notes on our respective Christmas presents. It was quite warm, and the snow was beginning to melt in patches. A few gulls were wheeling about nearby. It was as I have remembered it all my life.
That's keen. Listen, I'd better work like a searchlight tonight.
I guess it would, all right.
Maybe they'll let us stay up tonight if it doesn't get too cold, and we could play pirate. I could use my new gun.
I thought we might go in the cave this afternoon.
Hey, that's keen. Uh-oh. Maybe they'll get sore. I had to get all dressed up today.
We won't get dirty. Besides, we could go a real long way inside with this.
I wouldn't want to go in too far. They say the cave goes off in a lot of tunnels. We could get lost.
Maybe if you haven't got a flashlight.
Sure, that's right. And with my gun... Sure, we can explore. Come on. I'll race you to the cave.
I won the race, and we stood at the entrance of the big cave. The arch had a span of about 25 feet, but just inside it widened until the walls were 70 feet apart and the ceiling over 50. As we passed from sunlight to shadow, I turned for a moment and looked down to the sea. At the water's edge, a gull stood motionless, looking up at us. Then, solemnly, as though with disapproval, it too turned about and gazed out over the water. The opening of the cave receded and became small, and we went deeper and deeper.
Hey, shine it up there, Dan. Way up.
Okay.
Gee, I'll bet that's high.
Oh, a mile, I guess.
You're silly. Maybe 100 feet. Boy, that's keen. Sounds like a real gun.
Come on. Looks like the cave turns down there. See?
Okay, but we better not go too far.
You scared?
Heck no, but, well, I gotta get back for dinner. They'll be awful sore if I'm late.
You won't be late. Come on. I want to see what's around there.
Okay, hold the light on my gun. I gotta reload. Fish? Whoever heard of fish in a stream like this? Where'd they come from? Where?
I don't know. They say there are fish in caves sometimes. Blind fish.
You're silly.
Well, what are you stopping for, George?
We gotta go back now.
Why?
Because it's late. How do you know which tunnel we took? How? Maybe we could get lost.
Listen, George, maybe if we kept on going, we'll find treasure in here.
Treasure?
Stands to reason. Maybe like in the pirate book. Somebody came here and buried treasure. Henry Morgan or somebody.
No.
Sure, stands to reason. Everybody's like you. They say no, but just suppose. If no one's looked, how would they know?
I think we better get back. Maybe tomorrow we can look. The cave's getting awful narrow.
We might even find old pirates' bones and swords.
You've got too much imagination. I've heard them saying so at home. I don't want to go any further.
Well, I'm going to.
Okay, give me the flashlight.
No. You want to go back? You go back. In the dark.
Oh, I don't want to go back. You go back in the dark. They'll be mad. It's late.
Well, just for a little while. If we don't find anything, we'll go back.
All right, but only a little while.
Well, I'm thirsty.
You better not drink out of that water. It's probably poison.
Oh, why? Here, hold the light. I'm going to have a drink.
There you are. See? I told you. Now you'll probably die. It's poison.
No, it's salt. It's like the ocean.
Hey, look.
What?
There, coming down the stream. That white thing.
Yeah.
Looks like a piece of paper.
I'm going to get it. Hold on to my hand.
You'll fall in.
No, I won't.
I got it. What is it?
Well, looks like a handkerchief.
That's silly. It's too small. Who use a handkerchief like that?
Well, my mother does.
Gee, hate to blow my nose on that. You can almost see through it. How'd it get down here?
Who cares?
Maybe it's a message.
Huh?
Like from someone in distress.
I'm going home.
Like a damsel in distress in the pirate book. We've got to find out. Give me my flashlight. We'll follow the stream.
We followed the stream. We walked by it as the cave twisted and curved. We didn't notice the passageway, which had been getting smaller all the time, suddenly widen out, and the stream, which was becoming a river, and the river, the river.
Hey.
What?
Where's the other side of the water?
There isn't any. It keeps going. It's like a lake.
Or maybe a sea. There's little waves.
Dan?
Huh?
Turn the light around.
The walls have gone. There's no walls.
There must be. It's a cave.
Hey, there's no top to it either.
It's just too high to see. That's all. Let's go home. Let's go home right now.
Oh, what are you afraid of?
I'm not. But I'm hungry, and it's Christmas. And, well, I've got things to play with. Come on, Dan. Come on. I want to get outside. What'd you do that for? Turn on the light. Turn it on.
Don't you notice something?
Turn that on. Give it to me.
Oh, wait a minute. I want you to see something.
Give it to me. I'm not going to play with you. Give it.
See what you've done? You dropped it in the water.
It's all your fault. I didn't want to come here anyway. How are you going to get back? It's dark.
No, it isn't. That's what I wanted you to see. Look up there.
I don't see anything.
You will.
Oh, it's like stars. Way up there.
That's what it is. It's stars.
We stood there, George and I, 10 years old, and for a moment no longer afraid because of the wonder of the thing. There was light from a sky I knew I had never seen before. Yet I knew I was still in the big cave, because when I spoke, the echo of my voice returned.
It's beautiful.
I can't find the flashlight. The water's too deep.
That's funny.
You're always saying that. It's not going to be funny when you can't get home.
Listen. Dan! Dan! Now you do it.
What for? It's just an old echo.
Go on.
George! George!
There. How can there be an echo when there's no cave anymore?
You're just trying to scare me. Well, I'm going. You can come too if you want. Dan, please?
I'll bet nobody's ever been in here ever. I'll bet we're the first. Except for pirates, maybe. Oh, I wish we could see more.
If my mother hadn't taken our matches away, we could find our way out. Gee, Dan, it's night. Come on, please. I'm hungry. Somebody's here. Somebody else.
Sounds like it's over there.
No, don't go, Dan. Dan, I'm scared. I don't like this place.
Well, go home if you want. I can see someone. Look.
Gee.
He's digging in the sand.
Let's not go any closer, Dan.
Let go of me. I want to see what he's doing.
No. Look.
There's some other people. They got swords.
Aha! I caught you, Namby, you scurvy wretch. Look at him, bully.
I just wanted to see if the treasure was still there. Truth, I think.
I'll show you what's there, you pot-bellied toad.
I wasn't touching the treasure. Don't kill me.
Kill you? I haven't started to kill you yet, Namby. Come on, bullies, lay on. We'll exercise our appetites for the feast.
You are listening to The Cave, tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
A new superhighway, a throughway, attracts the bad as well as the good, as you well know if you've driven along a superhighway recently. But it's not the speeders and reckless drivers the FBI goes after tomorrow night on CBS Radio. It's a smooth schemer and swindler who's in operation as soon as a new superhighway is announced. He's cooked up a lovely plan for getting farmers and other landowners along the proposed right-of-way to fall for his tricks. The resulting story is timely and essential. Hear it tomorrow night when the FBI in Peace and War comes this way on most of these same stations.
And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Richard Beals with Billy Chapin, starring in tonight's production, The Cave, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
In that faint light from the stars of another world, the world of the big cave, George and I watched. We could only see shadows until someone lit a lantern. And then I knew I'd been right.
Pirates! Pirates! I want to go home.
Pirates they were, the most glorious, the gaudiest pirates to sail under the Jolly Roger. The leader was a huge man with a fine, bushy beard and a voice like the trombone in the village band.
How shall we cook him, bullies? Broiled or steamed?
No, Captain, no, no.
Now he's too tough a morsel for that, Captain. I says roast him. Roast it'll be.
There's nothing like roast, Mandy. I always say so.
But we'll cut out his heart first and feed it to the dog. Namby, you lily-livered aggravation. Say your prayer.
He's going to kill him. I don't want to watch, Dan. Dan? Shut up.
Who was that? I don't know, Captain.
Sounded like a boy.
A boy? A boy?
Mayhap it was the Lady Alicia.
Bill, she be in the dungeon, Gonfalon.
Aye, that's true.
It came from over there. Hold the lantern high, Shell. Aye, Captain.
They'll get us, Dan. We've got to run. Don't be afraid. If you're not afraid, nothing can happen.
Do you see anything, Gonfalon?
Oh, nought, but... Save us all. 'Tis a boy.
Nay, 'tis two on them. Scuppery. Boy. Hold the little demon. That's it. Boy. Two small boys. And now what shall we do with them, Captain?
Hang 'em, I'll say. Hang 'em. They be after the treasure.
You! Were it not Christmas, Namby, I should have turned you inside out. Hold your blister bladdering jaw, you.
Aye, Captain, sir. Aye.
Boy, what's your name?
Dan Embry, sir.
And that one?
George. He's my friend, George. George Fennel. His father's a policeman.
Where do you come from, boy?
Greenfield. That's outside the cave.
Cave? What cave? What do you do here? Whose spies be? Answer up now.
We were just exploring, and we got here, that's all.
Exploring? Where be your ship?
We didn't come in a ship.
No ship?
They're boys, Captain. What harm can they do? Come, it's Christmas. I say feed them and send them on their way.
What's Christmas got to do with it? If they be spies, it's the plight.
No, we're not spies, honest.
We'll look into this further. Meantime, the goose and suckling pig should be ready. I say it's time for the feast. How say you, buddy? Be a hungry boy.
Yes?
And him.
He's hungry, too.
Then join us on a Merry Christmas. For no man can say Captain Blackton lacks the Christian spirit. Am I right, Namby?
Oh, you're right, Captain. Right as a rail.
I'd have slit your gullet had you said me nay. Merry Christmas, and break out the rum.
I remember that day, that long ago. The great dining board set upon trestles, the fruits and wine, roast goose and pig, the pirates, rough in their colorful patched clothing, the songs and drinking, stories of home and sea. Such Christmases I dreamt of, and I had dreamed it to come true. George sat next to me, eyes wide and unbelieving. After the plum pudding, we were called upon to sing a carol. As we sang, they became quiet, and each sat lost with his own thoughts of sweetness and sadness. The little man, Namby, bird-like and asleep. Gonfalon, thin as a twig, a patch over one eye, the other kindly and wise. Schill and the captain, tears coursing down their cheeks. These were my pirates, my own.
Well done, I say. Well done. A dollop of rum for the boy.
Captain, this been a happy day with us. Let's share it with those less fortunate.
Less fortunate? Who? We are all well met.
Well, that Lady Alicia.
Nay, she be our prisoner. And until ransom be paid, so she will remain.
Oh, what matter if she grace our table for the evening? It's been a long time since a woman has been with us.
Very well. Send the prisoner here. Fetch her from the dungeon.
Then I thought of the fine lace handkerchief we had found in the stream. Would this prisoner, the Lady Alicia, would she have sent the message of distress? And how? They brought her in, and to me, she looked as she should have looked. The most beautiful lady in the world, gowned in silks, with a pale but proud face. I fell in love with her, and I was 10. As the night wore on, the pirates grew drowsy, and one after another their heads drooped, and soon all were asleep. Even George, sitting small in his great chair, nodded. I went to the Lady Alicia's side.
It was your handkerchief we found in the stream, wasn't it?
Yes, I had not dared to hope.
But they have you locked in a dungeon.
Beyond my window is a running brook. I prayed that when I dropped the kerchief, it would by some happy chance be discovered.
Well, I found it all right.
You are very brave to have come here.
Well, how long have they kept you prisoner?
6 months now. We were sailing to the Indies. Our ship was taken, and I alone survived. Now they hold me for ransom.
Oh, that's terrible. Gosh, I wish I could do something to save you.
There is nothing.
Oh, I know I'm not very big, but maybe I could fight them.
They are too many for you.
Dad, they're all asleep. Come on, we can get away now. Let's go home.
Home?
Sure. Our folks are going to be mad.
Oh, George, we've got to save her.
If you could but escape and deliver a message to my father.
Sure, okay. Where does he live?
London. Lord Basingstoke. He would reward you well.
Sure, but we gotta go now.
I don't want to leave you. They'll be angry when they wake up.
My hope will rest in you. I shall pray for your safety and return.
Gee whiz, Dan, come on.
You go ahead. I'll be right along.
Okay, but hurry up. I'll wait by the water.
Will you be all right?
Yes.
Suppose I come back and you're not here.
I shall try to leave a message.
I'm Dan.
I know.
When I get older, I shall marry you. You're beautiful.
I'll wait for you. Now you must go before they awake.
I don't want to go.
You will come back to me. Here.
I love you. Hurry up, Dan. Gee whiz. I want to get home. They'll be mad. Mother said not to be late for dinner.
We've got to save Lady Alicia. Don't forget.
Okay. But hurry up.
It's kind of dark, but I know which way to go.
I don't want to fall in the stream and get all wet. I've got my good clothes on.
You won't.
I'm sorry I dropped your flashlight in. I'll save up and get you another.
I don't mind.
I'll bet it's awful late. I'm glad it's Christmas. Maybe they won't mind.
We followed the tunnels one to the other. The stream flowed with us, urging us on. It was dark, but I knew the way. We felt along the damp walls of the cave, and at every step we moved further away from my world. Suddenly, from a great distance, we saw a tiny circle of light, a dot, which grew and grew until it was the size of a golden sovereign.
There it is, Dan. It's the entrance, and it's still light out. I won't be late for dinner.
And I was afraid. I was afraid because I knew that when I stepped out into that sunlight, I should never be able to find my way back again. Never.
Hey, what are you stopping for? Why?
George?
If we can run, we can make it home before the sun goes down. For Pete's sakes, Dan, what's the matter with you?
I'm not coming with you. I've got to go back.
Go back? What do you want to do that for?
I've got to. I don't want to leave her. The pirates. I want to go back.
Pirates? Who?
The Lady Alicia.
Gee whiz, Dan, come on. It's only a game. Come on.
You've forgotten. I knew you would. I'm not going with you.
You better. I'll tell your mother, and you get it.
Goodbye, George.
Dan? Dan, come back, Dan. What's the matter with you? Dan? You'll get lost, Dan. Dan, don't go in there. We played long enough. Come back. Come back, Dan. Dan? Hey, Dan?
I had turned away from George and the speck of light that was outside. His voice had followed me, plaintive and lonely. Then, as I found the stream again, there was no sound but that of gentle water and my own steps. And the stream became a river, and the river broadened. The walls of the cave fell away, and I'd found my pirates again. It's on days like this that I remember how it used to be before I found the cave. This day in particular. Sometimes I wonder what happened to George and what it's like outside the cave. But I don't really mind. After all, the Lady Alicia kept her promise and waited for me until I grew up. Now everything is as I'd always dreamed it in the books. Oh, Captain Blackton? He's still here. A little less ferocious, perhaps, than 20 years ago.
Captain?
Yes, Blackton.
If you and milady are ready, sir, the turkeys be cooked and the men wait in your pleasure.
Very well, Blackton. Thank you. And a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you, sir. And a Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Suspense, in which Richard Beals with Billy Chapin starred in tonight's presentation of The Cave. Next week, we bring you one of the great mysteries of the sea, a ship found drifting in perfect condition with but no human aboard. We call it The Mystery of the Marie Celeste. That's next week on Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by Anthony Ellis, who also wrote tonight's script. The music was composed by Rene Garrigang and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were John Daner, Hans Conried, Ben Wright, Lawrence Dobkin, Ellen Morgan, and Raymond Lawrence.
Next Saturday, Christmas Eve, the whole nation is invited to the largest carol services ever held. CBS Radio is bringing you its great star, Bing Crosby, in a full hour of the beloved Christmas hymns and songs and airs from olden times to the present. You and your family are cordially invited to gather around your own Christmas tree as millions of other families gather around their trees and sing with this wonderful balladeer. From points all over the country and the world, Bing will also bring you the Yuletide songs of special localities and foreign nations. Next Saturday, Christmas Eve, as America sings with Bing on most of these same CBS radio stations, you and your family join in. Stay tuned now for 5 minutes of CBS Radio News, to be followed on most of these same stations by The Jack Carson Show. You hear America's favorite shows on the CBS Radio Network.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a transcribed story of a man who thought the best way to commit murder was to plan it first. We call it Variations on a Theme. So now, starring Parley Bear, here is tonight's suspense play, Variations on a Theme.
Dear old girl, your head is bleeding. Num, num, num. Da, 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 da. Dee. Hello? Who? Oh, no, she isn't here. Well, this is Mr. Milford. Oh, Mrs. Wadwood, how are you? Oh, fine, just fine. No, she left this morning. I'm taking the train this afternoon. No, the kids aren't going till Thursday. Yeah, I imagine so. All right, I'll tell her you called. Oh, I'm sure she'll write. Goodbye. Joe? Joe, can you hear me? that was Mrs. Watwood. I told her you left this morning. I'll bet that old harridan's gonna miss you. But I won't. Come to think of it, not many people are gonna care one way or the other. You're just a habit, Joe. A bad habit. There. That hurt your ears, Joe? Well, that's what I've had to put up with from you, yapping at me for the past 20 years, just banging on my ears. Bang, bang, bang. I hope you're comfortable in there, dear. You've got a long trip to take. It had taken me 5 years to work it out and a couple of minutes to do the thing. It was the morning we were to go up to the cabin for a month. Beautiful Tuesday morning, July, warm, sunny. I had the trunk all ready for her. She was finishing packing in the bedroom and, as usual, nagging, griping.
Herman? Herman! Did you pack your hairbrush?
Yes, dear.
Oh, I don't know why you want to take all that fishing tackle. You never catch any fish anyway. What time are they coming for the luggage?
1 o'clock. I told you.
Oh, I don't feel right taking off and leaving the children to follow. If anything... Herman, for heaven's sake, what are you doing with that trunk? We don't need a trunk. Now, you get that thing put away. Ah, oh, it's all dusty. Look at my nice, clean room. What are you doing with that trunk, Herman?
I need it to pack, dear.
Have you gone out of your mind? We are packed.
No, not quite, Joe. I forgot something.
Now, you're not taking another thing.
Oh, yes, I am. Oh, I've wanted to do that for a long time. She wasn't dead. I didn't hit her hard enough for that. Just out like a light. I taped her hands behind her back, folded her up nicely, and taped her ankles. Particularly, I enjoyed putting 2 yards of electrical tape over her mouth. She came to just as I got her in the trunk. You should have seen her eyes. Just before I put the lid down, I told her what was going to happen. You've never looked better, dear. Now, don't you worry about a thing, because I have taken care of everything. You're going on the train with the rest of the baggage. And when we get to Pineycrest, Old Man Butterfield will haul you out to the cabin. And then tonight, when it's nice and dark, I'm going fishing, dear, and I'm going to put you in the boat, take you out to the middle of the lake, and drop you down. It's a metal trunk. It'll sink. If you'd ever listened long enough to hear what anybody else was saying, you might remember that they have never found the bottom in that lake. Oh, you're thinking that Mr. Butterfield will wonder where you are or why you haven't showed up. That's what you're thinking, isn't it? Well, I'm going to be worried, see. I put you on the train this morning and had some work to clean up in the office, so I had to take the next one. But I'll figure you stopped off to see your mother in Greenwood. You said that you might, remember? You talked to her the other night and said you might. There were 2 witnesses. That sickening Mrs. Dolman and your dear girlhood friend, Louise. If their husbands had any sense, they'd murder them, too. And besides, even if anybody does suspect anything, corpus delicti, just find the body. And nobody's going to. It's worth taking a chance, dear. Have a nice trip. Oh, incidentally, in case you're wondering why I didn't kill you just now, I want you to have time to think for the next 3 hours. Go through a little what you've put me through for the last 20 years. And keep your big mouth shut. I made some coffee and waited for the expressman. Every once in a while, I'd creep up quiet as a mouse, go over to the trunk and give it a kick right where her ear was. And every time I did it, I felt a year younger. At 1 o'clock, right on the nose.
Mr. Milford?
That's right. You've come for the luggage.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's all there. Suitcases, trunk, fishing tackle.
Oh, gonna do a little fishing, huh?
I sure am.
Oh, the trunk's pretty heavy.
Oh, would you like me to give you a hand?
Oh, no, that's all right. I've got the dolly right outside.
Uh-huh.
Okay, here we go. Boy, that thing really weighs.
Yeah, well, it's all right. There's nothing breakable in there. It is a good, solid trunk. They don't make them like that anymore.
I guess not. Well, I'll put the rest of the stuff on top of the trunk.
All right. Oh, you be careful of my tackle, that's all.
Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
One trunk, 3 suitcases, fishing tackle. Will you sign here, please?
Sure. There you are.
Thank you.
What time will they be at the station?
Oh, about 20 minutes.
Oh, fine. I'm catching at 2 o'clock.
Oh, they'll be there.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks a lot.
Oh, don't mention it.
Thanks again.
Oh, have a good trip. Catch a fish for me.
Yeah, I will. Well, that's that. I went in the kitchen, had another cup of coffee, and didn't wash the cup and saucer or the coffee pot. I didn't have to, and there wasn't anybody to tell me I was messing up the kitchen. It was about 10 after 1 when the doorbell rang again.
Mr. Milford, can I use your phone?
Well, what's the matter?
Oh, I can't get the pickup started. It's that distributor again. I told him at the garage.
Yeah, but, see here, I've got a train to catch. You've got to get the luggage to the station.
Oh, I'll have them send out another pickup. It shouldn't take more than 15 minutes. I'm awful sorry.
Well, couldn't you fix it? Try again. I just can't miss that train.
I've tried, Mr. Milford, believe me.
Well, all right, I suppose you'll have to. But please, tell them to hurry, will you?
Sure. Doggone distributor. I told him. Sure hate to put you out, Mr. Milford.
Yeah,
but, hello? Let me have the routing desk. Okay, I'll wait. Oh, Mr. Milford, it never fails. When you're in a hurry, it never fails.
Do you think it's safe leaving the things out there? Maybe I ought to bring them in.
Oh, no. It's all right. As soon as I'm through, I'll go out and sit in the pickup.
Say, look, it's almost 1:15.
Don't you worry. We'll get your stuff there on time. Come on the phone. Hello. Hey, well, what's happening, honey? Well, I got a customer here's got to catch a train. My truck's broken down.
In 45 minutes.
Well, he says in 45 minutes. Okay. Oh, boy, it's some service. I work for them, mister, and it's a good job, but I tell you, sometimes, boy.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Hello, Herman. Joe still here?
No, she's gone, Louise. She caught the 11 o'clock train.
Oh, that's funny. She said she was going to stop by for a minute.
Well, she was late. Listen, I can't talk now. The expressman's here, and
Is that all your luggage on the truck?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I think that's very sensible, taking the trunk. I told Joe she ought to. Things don't crease so much. Nothing annoys me more than having all my nice summer things all creased when I take them out of the suitcase.
You're going to have to excuse me, Louise. I'm trying to get this
so
express...
nervous, Herman. Goodness, you make a body nervous, being so nervous. You men, you and Jack. I'll bet Joe did all the packing, and all you have to do is see it get to the station. You men, honestly, talk about nervous. When are Julie and William going up?
The day after tomorrow, Louise.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're spending a couple of days at the beach with the Buford kids, huh? Honestly, I don't know how you let them go there alone. I've heard. Well, there's been talk of pretty wild parties. Of course, it's none of my business, but...
Thanks for stopping by, Louise. Goodbye.
What? Well, I think you're being very rude, Herman. I think you're being very rude.
What did they say?
Well, it's nothing to worry about, Mr. Milford. The other pickup will be on its way in a couple of minutes.
Oh, my. Look, it's 20 past 1.
Now, you just take it easy. I'll go out and see if I can't get that pile of junk started. Now, you just take it easy. You'll make it all right. Now, remember, take it easy.
Darn Louise, I could have killed her. No, let Jack kill her. I have my own problems. I tell you, those women, she would notice the trunk. Oh, well, that wouldn't mean too much. I had the other one, a duplicate, already up at the cabin to bring back. Nobody'd see me take it there. I was safe on that. I don't mind telling you, I was a little nervous waiting for that truck to come. Of course, there was some consolation. The sun was nice and hot, shining right on the trunk outside. Joe must have been roasting nicely. Just like that lamb she was always cooking. Every Saturday for 20 years, roast lamb. She knew I hated it. That's why she made it. No more roast lamb ever. Oh, the truck.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Pop. Julie, William, what are you doing home?
Oh, Mac Buford got sick. Appendix or something. Real square. We all got thrown out. No beach party, nothing.
So we decided to go up to the cabin with you.
Yeah, we put our suitcases on the truck outside and we're all set. Let's go, Pop.
You are listening to Variations on a Theme, tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. You can't expect the rest of the world to know how strongly you favor our democratic way of life unless you tell them. And you can tell them the resounding truths about freedom by lending your support to the Crusade for Freedom. Yes, $1 sent to Crusade for Freedom will pay for a minute of truth on Radio Free Europe. Send your truth dollars to Crusade for Freedom, care of your local postmaster. That's Crusade for Freedom, care of your local postmaster. This has been a public service message from CBS Radio. And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Parley Bear, starring in tonight's production, Variations on a Theme. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I knew they'd be better off without her, but what could I say? Kids, I got your mother outside in the trunk. I'm going to drop her in the lake when we get up to the cabin. They like me. Maybe they like me better than her, but she was their mother. They might be sympathetic because she nagged them almost as much as she did me. Still, murder. I didn't think they'd go for that, so of course I didn't tell them. But I was in a mess. How was I going to get rid of her with the kids around? Well, they were all excited to get going and called a taxi, and by the time it got to the house, the other express truck had arrived and had taken off with the trunk and the cases. We made it to the station with 5 minutes to spare. Yeah, but I guess I'm a fatalist. What's done's done. What's to be is to be. I figured I'd get rid of the kids long enough when we got to the cabin to take care of Joe. As we walked along the platform past the baggage car, I saw them loading the trunk. I must admit I got a kick out of the way they banged it around. It's funny how you get a kick out of something like that.
You want the sports section, Pop?
Oh, no, thanks. I read it.
You look tired.
I do?
You need a good rest.
Right. You and me'll do some fishing. Maybe this evening, huh, Pop?
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
You know Mother. She'll have a million things for us to do when we get there. I can hear her now.
Ah, let her stew. It's vacation time.
How was she this morning, Dad?
Oh, all right. Her usual self. Your mother's a rather nervous woman, you know.
Nervous? Oh.
Pop, you know, this year I've been studying some psychology, and... Well, Pop, she's your wife and our mother. But, boy, if I've ever seen a psychotic, that's it.
No. You really shouldn't talk about your mother that way.
Oh, Dad, sometimes I wonder how you put up with it.
I'll bet right now she's complaining, all to herself. It's either too hot or too cold.
Yes, I imagine it's the heat more than the cold right now.
You know, I hope I find a man like you to marry. The patience of a saint.
He'd need to be if he married you.
Oh, hardy har har.
Oh, no. Don't quarrel, children.
Hey, Julie, you remember last year that fella, what was his name? Well, you remember. He was at the dance.
Something was bothering me. I mean, aside from the fact that my wife was doubled up in a trunk a few cars away from where we were sitting, it had been bothering me ever since we left the house, and suddenly I knew what it was. The heat. The heat. You know what happens to tape when it gets warm, wet, particularly if it's in contact with flesh. Well, I can tell you, it gets loose. And I had a horrible vision of that electrical tape over Joe's mouth slipping. Oh, I could almost hear it.
Dad?
I felt pretty warm myself.
Dad! Dad, are you all right?
I was daydreaming.
Very Freudian, Pop. Very Freudian.
Yes. Look, I feel a little restless. I'm going to walk up to the smoker.
Hey, swell. We'll all go.
Well, I'd kind of like to go alone.
Go ahead, Dad.
I won't be long. We had about 10 minutes before the train pulled into Pineycrest. I thought that if she had made a sound, and when she made it, she made a lot of it, somebody would have heard her by now. There'd have to be some kind of a commotion at the baggage car. When I got to the connecting door to the baggage car, there wasn't a soul. Still, I wanted to be sure. If I was going to be caught, I might as well be caught right then. It really wouldn't make any difference, so I pounded on the door.
Yes, sir?
Well, I was a little worried about my fishing tackle. I wanted to be sure it was on the car.
I'm sorry, no admittance.
Oh. Yes, well, I suppose it's there.
Where are you getting off?
Pineycrest.
Well, there's a metal trunk, some suitcases, and tackle to be put off there.
Yes, that's mine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Just before he closed the door, I caught a glimpse of the trunk. It was standing on end, her head down, I hope. I felt better. "20 minutes later, we were loading the suitcases on Old Man Butterfield's pickup truck. He was mighty glad to see us and mighty worried about Joe not having arrived yet. I explained about her visit to her mother.
Hey, well, sir, mighty glad to see you folks anyway. My stars, Mr. William, you've grown a lot.
We'd better get the trunk on now. William, you take this corner, and I'll get on the other side, and you push in the middle, Mr. Butterfield.
Okay, Pop.
Now, all together. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's a mighty heavy trunk, Mr. Milford.
Oh, we're going to be up here for a month.
Yeah. Well, folks, fishing has been a mite slow, just a mite, but it should be picking up any day now. Fellas have been getting some nice strikes with bug-eyed poppers. Mighty nice strikes.
Oh, that's fine.
How's your wife, Mr. Milford?
Just fine, just fine.
Oh, proud piece of woman that, Mr. Milford. Proud piece. Miss Julie, you favor her.
Thank you, Mr. Butterfield.
You say she'll be up around 7, huh?
It depends on how long she stays where she is. It was a pretty narrow washboard road from the station to our cabin, about 8 miles. I could hear the luggage bouncing around in the back. The kids talked about everything that kids talk about when they start a vacation, and it made me feel good listening to them. Well, we got to the cabin, unloaded. Mr. Butterfield took off, and there we were, the 4 of us, including Joe in the trunk. My, it was a beautiful afternoon.
Boy, the old place hasn't changed. Pop, let you and me go down to the lake. What do you say?
That's a good idea. I'll get things unpacked.
No, you kids go on down. I'd feel better putting everything away myself. It'll make your mother happier.
Oh, Pop.
We'll all do it together. Might as well start with the trunk. Yours and Mother's clothes in that, Dad?
Well, you kids take your suitcases up to your rooms. I'll take care of the trunk.
Okay.
We'll still have time to fish before dark, Dad.
They went upstairs. I had to be very fast now. I dragged the trunk into the storage room, left it there in a corner, draped an old sheet over it, and brought out the empty duplicate trunk, which I'd driven up to the cabin 6 months earlier. I was afraid they'd hear me, but they were too busy chattering to each other as they unpacked. Oh, Joe would have been proud of me if she'd seen how quickly I got the clothes out of the suitcases and put away. When the kids came back downstairs, the trunk stood open and empty in the middle of the floor.
Hey, that was quick work. Here, I'll help you put the trunk in the storeroom.
All right, William. Lift it.
I got it.
Careful.
Look out for your foot.
All right.
Pop, can I use your spinning outfit? I'd like to feel a bass on it. Oh, of course, I'm not saying it'd be as much fun as the old fly rod, but can I try?
Sure you can.
Oh, thanks. Gee, this is going to be a swell vacation, Pop.
I hope so.
What time do you think Mother will be here?
Well, she must have stopped off at Greenwood to see Grandma, so I imagine it ought to be around 7. She said it'd be about then.
All right. Why don't you two do some fishing for an hour, and I'll start dinner.
Fine, dear, fine. Oh, this is a wonderful steak, Julie.
Thank you, Dad.
Great.
Don't talk with your mouth full. You know, I'm getting worried about Mother. It's almost 7:30.
No, I wouldn't worry, dear. She's probably...
What was that?
What was what?
I heard it. Like a knocking.
The old woodpecker, probably.
Hey, that's no woodpecker.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, dear.
Where's it coming from?
It's not outside. It's...
Pop?
A rat, maybe?
I think it's coming from the storeroom.
It sounds like a woman. Listen.
It is in the storeroom.
I'm scared.
You stay here. Come on, Pop.
Be careful.
Pop? It's coming from over there, under the sheet. It's
your mother, William. The tape slipped. I was afraid it would.
Pop?
Come on.
Mother's in there?
Mother?
Help me unstrap it, William. Don't just stand there.
What's she doing in there?
Well, that's a pretty stupid question. She'll answer. Oh, my, how she'll answer.
Pop.
Oh, stop saying Pop. All right. Stand back.
Mother!
Ma, here, I'll get the tape off. Ma!
I'll have to think of something else. This won't work again, that's for sure.
He tried to murder me. He tried to murder me. That's what he did. He tried to murder me. Herman, did you pack that hairbrush?
Yes, dear.
I don't know why you want to take all that fishing tackle. You never catch any fish anyway. What time are they coming for the luggage?
1 o'clock, I told you.
Oh, I don't feel right taking off and leaving the children to follow. If anything... For heaven's sake, what are you doing with that trunk? We don't need a trunk. You get that thing put away. Oh, phew. Oh, it's all dusty. Look at my nice, clean room. What are you doing with that trunk, Herman?
Nothing, dear. I decided not to.
Not to? Not to what? What's the matter with you, Herman?
Nothing. Just a little idea I had. I'll think of something else.
Suspense, in which Parley Bear starred in tonight's presentation of Variations on a Theme. Next week, the true story of a daring escape through the Iron Curtain of Czechoslovakia. We call it Listen, Young Lovers. That's next week on Suspense. Suspense is transcribed in Hollywood by Anthony Ellis, who also wrote tonight's script. The music was composed by Rene Garrigan and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Paula Winslow, Helen Klebe, Sam Edwards, Barbara Fuller, George Walsh, and Peter Leeds. Joan Loring, young Broadway star and winner of both the Donaldson and the Critics' Circle Awards, will be adding to her prestige as a dramatic actress tomorrow night when she stars in The Payoff Girl. Tomorrow night on the FBI in Peace and War. Stay tuned for 5 minutes of CBS News, to be followed on most of these stations by The Jack Carson Show. Radio Workshop presents the new and unusual Friday nights on the CBS Radio Network.